Okay, so you sent over some really interesting stuff this week. It definitely feels like something significant is happening with how AI is being developed.
Yeah, it does feel that way.
We're going to dive into this new framework, FASTCURL, right? And try to figure out, what it means alongside these other recent AI developments we've seen.
Exactly. So FAST2URL itself just came out April 3rd, 2025. So like yesterday. And the key thing seems to be using reinforcement learning to boost AI reasoning.
Reinforcement learning. Okay.
But what's really striking is that it's not an isolated thing. It's part of a cluster.
Right. That's what caught my eye, too. You mentioned OpenVL Thinker 7B. That was late March, March 28th. Combining vision and language, maybe.
Seems like it. Then you had UIR1 framework just a day later, March 29th, maybe a different angle on reasoning architecture.
And even before that, late February, there was Open Reasoner 0. So it's like bang, bang, bang.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And FastTROL ending right after all that. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
It does. So the big question for us, for you listening, is sort of, what is this flurry, especially with FastTRL at the end? Tell us about where AI research is heading, particularly this focus on reinforcement learning for reasoning.
Yeah, I think that's the core of it. This sudden, intense focus on using reinforcement learning specifically for reasoning tasks seems to be the common thread.
Okay, maybe let's just quickly unpack reinforcement learning for anyone needing a refresher. It's essentially like teaching the AI through trial and error.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets rewards for making good steps towards a goal. It learns a process, not just memorizing answers.
Got it. And Fast and Cheeril, being the newest kid on the block here, seems to be doubling down on that approach for like higher level thinking.
That's what it looks like. We've seen reinforcement learning work wonders in, say, game playing AlphaGo, that kind of thing.
Right. Strategic thinking in a defined space.
Exactly. But applying it to more general reasoning, cause and effect, abstract problem solving, that's the next frontier, it seems. And maybe the harder challenge.
So why now? Is it maybe that just making models bigger isn't getting us all the way to like real understanding or reasoning?
That could definitely be part of it. Perhaps there's a sense that we need models that can actively learn strategies, explore possibilities, almost like humans do when tackling a new problem. Reinforcement learning offers a pass for that.
Mhm.
AI has gotten incredibly good at pattern recognition, language prediction, image generation.
Yeah, the progress there is amazing.
But that ability to, truly reason abstractly, logically connect disparate ideas, that's been tougher. These frameworks, and FastQRL included, suggest a strong bet that reinforcement learning is a key.
So for you listening, the takeaway here is that this isn't just, one random paper. Seeing OpenVL Thinker, UIR1, Open Reasoner 0, and now FastQRL all pop up so close together.
And all touching on reasoning.
Right, and with FastQRL heavily emphasizing reinforcement learning, it signals a really active, potentially pivotal direction in AI research right now. It feels deliberate.
It really does.
Yeah.
And it's also possible that they're exploring slightly different takes on how reinforcement learning helps reasoning. Maybe Open Reasoner 0 laid some groundwork, and the newer ones are refining or specializing that RL focus.
Interesting. So not just one path, but maybe several related paths, all pushing forward quickly using this RL idea.
Could be. It shows the field is moving fast, but also exploring nuances within this broader trend.
Okay, so wrapping this up then, the main point seems crystal clear. There's a major, very recent push in the AI world towards using reinforcement learning to make AI better at reasoning.
Absolutely. Faster CRL is the latest, loudest signal of that, coming right after these others. The timing is just too concentrated to ignore.
It really suggests we might be on the cusp of seeing AI tackle problems that require more complex thought, more nuanced understanding.
That's the hope, I think. That's what they're aiming for.
So here's something to chew on as we finish. Given this clear momentum towards reinforcement learning for reasoning, what do you think the next big step might look like? What kind of breakthrough could follow this?
Good question.
And maybe more importantly, thinking longer term. What kinds of real-world problems, maybe ones we can't even solve properly now, could AI with truly enhanced reasoning capabilities actually help us tackle? Definitely something to keep an eye on.
For sure. The potential implications are huge.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for tuning into this deep dive. We'll keep watching this space.